Attention in the barn, we're starting our show with the 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, etc. We'll be going by breed alphabetically. So get your cows up here. Everything's not showing for anybody or?
It's hers.
Okay.
At least I have it down as her. What's your name? Something?
Piece of paper right on the back so I can make sure you tell me the name. I'll forget it in 30 seconds.
I'll try and tell you within 30 seconds.
2-year-olds. All right, 2-year-olds right now. All right, thank you. Bye. You can go fast, wait.
Yeah, I know.
Is there anyone sitting? No, and plus we have an empty one there, so go ahead and leave. Yep. She's got it now.
Well, we started too late or too early yesterday. Not today. Started at 2.
She started mentioning what they said.
2, yep.
One brown Swiss 2-year-old to start the show this morning, and a cow's fresh in March. I think it's awesome. She's due right back in March, but you love her style and beautiful set of feet and legs. A very youthful udder. A cow that I think is going to get better with another calf as well. A really tight, youthful udder, but just needs some more competition. Nice young cow.
Ruth Weiss, winner of the Brown Swiss class. Attention in the barn, get your 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds up here. It's going to go pretty darn quick.
Well, they gotta wait here. There's more coming. I don't know why they put them in the ring when there's nobody here.
We should
Well,
do 3 in this class.
Lauren needs to get her cow. I have. That's the only one in
Only
that
2?
division.
Nick's the scratch.
Yeah, Nick's a scratch. Here, Sarah. I did that last night for you at that hill. Call Lauren Rockstead.
Huh?
Call Lauren Rockstead.
Lauren Rock said you have better get your animal up here, please. Which one?
Drew.
I'm going to figure it out someday.
Patty Huber, too.
Even your dad says.
Hey,
I gotta look at it first.
Patty Huber.
Patty Huber, too. Get your 2-year-old up here. Vince says when they got hats on.
Patty Huber's got a Oh, Savannah. Savannah. Patty's 2-ish. Yeah.
Which one's the Holstein? Know that.
Oh, that's
Here's the
that
2-year-old
one.
Grady.
Yeah. And it has Anthony. So we need one more over here? No.
How's that? Gimlers. Elwood Garrett and Alexander Gimler. We need their
yes, get all your 2 and 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds. Show should go pretty quick here. Thank you.
This one, 2-year-old here, and a cow that that doesn't want to really be here this morning, but he admires your really stylish young cow. Hard top, nice set of feet and legs, udders right in there. Looks like she's milking well for a young 2-year-old. Just like to see some more competition, but a nice, youthful, straight line young cow.
Winning the grade 2-year-old class, Lauren Rockstead. Now entering the ring are the 2-year-old jerseys.
So is there only supposed to be 4 in this class?
4 in this class, the way I understand it. So, it's Elliot, Levi, and Alex. So no winners in this class.
Elliot what?
Gimlin.
Gimler, okay.
You need an extra pen. That's an extra pen. Oh, okay.
Good save.
Who's the fourth one now?
That's another Gimler.
There's 2 Gimlers?
Elliot and Alex. Not Tell's married, which is Bench. I didn't have them both in the ring at the same time. Which is Elliot? Which
Yeah.
one's Alex?
Alex is first, Elliot is second.
Okay, so the taller one.
Elliot has black hair.
Four Jersey two-year-olds in here in all different stages, different types of animals here. I'm going to start the class with a cow that has the best udder in the class. She has the most rib and upstandingness. She's so open. She's a clean dairy cow and certainly spells milk for me today. Goes over the real youthful cow here in a second. You know, when it comes to udder, she's just a little more square at the top of the rear udder. She's a touch snugger in the forward, and I just prefer all the venation in the first place cow here as you look at the udders today. You take nothing away this cow in second. I wouldn't be surprised if next year you were to flip these two. I think you could argue the first place cow has a touch too much udder for one calf. But the cow in second here, just not quite the power, the depth, and the overall width of that rear udder. Second over third, just on snugness in the udder attachments and teat placement especially. I prefer the shape of the rear udder, not quite the shelf at the top when it comes to the third place cow. Then third over fourth, just the fact that she's had a calf and she's milking today. It's a pretty logical placing for me, but I told the young man with the cow, or the heifer in fourth here, you love the frame, you love the upstandingness. Just got to have a calf to compete with the others.
Winning the 2-year-old Jersey class, Levi Stuso. Second place, Hank Strandberg. And third, Elliot Gimler.
Just one short junior a 2-year-old here, a cow that's just fresh, a couple weeks. But there's a lot of things to like about this cow. I think she's going to look even better in a month or two. But she's useful. She's hard top. I love the snugness on the udder attachment. Fantastic set of feet and legs. Yeah, she's going to body down just a bit more after she's fresh longer, but pretty impressive to look this nice, this fresh.
Caden Zimbauer, the winner of the grade milk and shorthorn 2-year-old class.
What's next, Savannah?
aspect cow that just has the advantage udder for me. She's higher at the rear udder attachment. She's fuller up there at the top. She got more width and I think a deeper having today. Up for front teat placement especially, just teats pointing more towards the center of the udder. Really admire the frame on this young cow. I think when she calves in again, she's going to be something to see. And the cow here in second, you admire the daringness, the great set of feet and legs, flatness of bone, just not quite the correctness in the udder attachments.
In the 2-year-old milk and shorthorn, there's Kira Buell and Brooke Wagner, both water blue.
a pair of 3-year-olds in here, and I think a closer placing, but start with the cow that's just more ready today. She's just a cleaner cow throughout. She's less fleshy throughout. She's more angular over the top line and down through the ribs. She has more openness today. I think a little more spring to her rib. I prefer her teat size and placement quite a bit, just not quite the size of teat as we have on the cow in second. Cow in first, she's just a little flatter bone down through the hock as well, but yeah, I admire this cow in second. It's still a good udder, though I'd like to change the teat size. It's a square udder, it's well attached. I think she needs time to milk off some more flesh, but a nice pair of cows.
Winning the 3-year-old Holstein Regiment class is Patty Huber. Second was Caden Zimbauer.
Good teat placements on both cows. I'm going to start with the black cow just based on her frame. She's just so much more cow, and then particularly in her length. She's such a long cow. You love the length from end to end. She's hard top. She's so sleek and dairy and open. Just a beautiful dairy cow. Then I think a cow that's really easy to get her to catch your eye as she's walking around the ring with that dairy frame. Take nothing away. The cow in second, another straight, correct frame. Maybe not quite the depth of heel as well. I do prefer the feet just a little better on the black cow. The cow in second, like the udder, love the udder. Really, it's a square udder. Yeah, looks like she milks quite well. It's not quite the dairyness of the overall extension of frame.
In the grade 3-year-old Holstein class, first prize is Laura Rockstead. Second, Alex Gimler, both awarded blue ribbons.
Registered 3-year-old
more width to that rear udder. Looks like she's milking quite well. In her frame, she's just so much more cow. She's more upstanding in the front end. She's wider throughout. She's longer from end to end. If you're going to grant back anything, I do prefer the forward just a touch better on the second place cow. And not quite the bloom, the width, the overall frame to get over the big cow at first.
In the 3-year-old registered jersey class, Sean Stetzer's leading his first animal, and Elliot Gimlet a second, both with blue ribbons. In the ring right now, the grade 3-year-old jerseys.
This one jersey in the class here at cow, you admire the width of the rear udder. The cow looks like she's milking quite well. She's high at the shoulder. You love the length from end to end, walking a nice set of feet and legs. Just like to see some more competition for it. If you're going to pick, I'd maybe snug up the rear udder test it just a little bit, but again, you admire the width, the deep halving in their udder, long dairy cow.
Winning the 3-year-old grade jersey class is Owen Schultze.
This one 3-year-old here, cow all by herself here, but a cow I really admire the flatness of bone. She's angular throughout. Love the feet and legs on her. A tight, youthful udder. You could see maybe just a little more height to width at the top of the udder, but it's still a youthful udder. Again, she's flat boned, walks on a very nice set of feet and legs. Cow that's going to be around for a while.
In the 3-year-old Milk Shorthorn cow class, winner is Patty Huber. Patty Huber.
and frame. It's a fun udder to look at with all the veins everywhere, but so much width. The rear, the teats are perfectly placed. Fore udder is a long, smooth fore udder, and I just love the frame on the cow. She's hard top, she's flat from hooks to pins, she's angular, she's open. A cow that there's a lot of things to like about. She goes over the cow in second, the big black cow. Just on that angularity, she's a little less fleshy throughout. She's flatter down through the thigh. She's probably a little higher than full at the top of the rear udder today. You also give the cow in first event. She's just a little stronger through the loin. The cow in second maybe just would have the advantage in depth. You admire the power on this cow. Just not quite the angularity, the fullness at the top of the rear to get above the first cow.
In the 4-year-old registered Holstein class, first is Anthony Orndorff and second is Jay Stetzer, both awarded blue ribbons.
Well, are you with?
Snugness in the udder attachment. She's hard top. She blends well. I love the front end on this cow. I think a cow I'd like to see just a little more bloom and width to the rear udder, but it's still a well attached udder. So, and a cow that's very correct in her frame, certainly deserving of a blue ribbon.
Five-year-old.
Elliot Gimbler was winner of the 4-year-old registered Jersey class.
5-year-old short.
I just one short-horn cow here, a cow that's, you admire the dairy frame on her. She's not the biggest cow, but she's got a very correct frame. Hard top, blends extremely well from part to part, flat from hooks to pins. She's dairy and clean throughout. I think if you are going to change her, I'd like to pick her up on the top of the rudder attachment, maybe bring in those 4 teats. But again, you admire the dairy frame on this cow.
Winning the 5-year-old shorthorn class is Rayanne Ruzick. We'll be coming to dry call classes, and then we're going to have all the first and second animals for selection of senior champion.
So this
This is a dry cow.
is it Laura
Yeah.
Peyton's a dry cow?
Yeah. Registered dry cow.
Registered dry. Yeah, it's not in there. It's not in there at all.
This one's a grade that I count.
Yep.
Same age or whatever. Same circumstance, just different paper. Why don't you go calm things down? Right behind you or something, or brush it down or something. You were off.
She said winter, and I had to look to see the winter. She was supposed to be finished before the fair, but they messed out on the reading day.
Oh, winter. Winter, winter, winter.
Shelley wanted to induce her. She's got to know her. She ain't showing them no big.
Right. Right. Alvin's kind of moving this morning. She's red. Give her a break.
Just one dry cow and a classic cow that's certainly looks excited to go back to her string. But a cow that's due here with her second calf. I'd really love to see her fresh. Awesome frame on this cow, big time front end. I like the dry udder, but it's just a dry udder, so there's only so much we can tell. Cow, again, I'd just like to see her calve in again and cooperate better next time.
Winter Stramberg was first place Holstein class, registered class, in the dry cow.
She's got a very nice dry udder, but like I said, there's only so much you can tell. So I'd like to see her calve in and bloom up and match with that awesome frame. A nice cow.
Yep.
In the grade Holstein dry cow class, Peyton Puller made first place. Now we're at the grade shorty with the dry cow, right?
ton right now, and it just would like to see a little more height to that rear udder attachment, even for a dry cow, but a nice pair of cows.
Break it down. Give them some more. Someone's gonna know that.
That's the open right there. What the hell? Somebody help her. Who's that over there anyway?
In the dry milk and shorthorn class, first is Hope Myman and second is Ruth Weiss. Thank you.
Due here in a week or two. I'd just like to see her fresh because her frame, I think, is excellent. Very nice frame dry cow.
Winning the open class of the dry milk and shorthorn is Jesse Kettledon.
Well, she shouldn't be unattending a cow. That's first error of showmanship. Let's go ask Daddy to come over here.
Just one brown Swiss cow on the show today, the 2-year-old that we had out here earlier, and a cow that is certainly deserving. She is so youthful in her frame, excellent set of feet and legs. The udders are very youthful, well-attached udder. I just like to see some more competition, but a fitting winner for the brown Swiss show. And as we bring out our calf here, calf that I had as Supreme Junior Champion, awesome young calf. I think if you're at certain shows where you had a calf this good against a cow with a not good udder, you'd make this calf grand. But as long as you have a good udder on a young cow, then like every other part about her, she'll still be your grand champion cow and reserve grand to the calf. Nice pair of animals to represent the breed.
Congratulations, senior champion and grand champion Ruth Weiss with her brown Swiss, and the reserve grand champion Levi Stussel. Bring all your junior champions, reserve junior champions to the ring too, for when we go into the grand championship of every breed.
Let's go. Were you doing first or second? We're doing
Either.
second too, right?
If they want to bring it up, yes.
I'm gonna make it.
Make better of a show, but
Kaden should be with Patty.
So this is for senior champion and reserve. But then we're gonna do grand right after. So
This
that
is
we
the
can have
this is
that.
the register.
So that's grand.
Right after this one is where Pebbles is going. Savannah, I'll tell her. Yeah. That it went like both going.
Right now.
What is Savannah? Come on, follow the rules. These are your first and second.
just open that.
And each age class.
No, that's his dad showing.
I know. That's my point.
That's happening.
Sometimes you run out of people. I've been
Patty,
to
use
see
two hands and don't hit.
We've probably done it too if you have, so
Yeah.
we run out of people.
Careful. You'll find a cow fire
Then
that
we
way.
got that guy 30 years ago. He's perfectly good.
Shooting
He
in
showed the
line.
junior himself.
This one's done.
Kurt Wilder.
So they
Big
just
one
bring
for
it
the
back.
back.
Disadvantages, then we could have more advantage for his kids.
Yeah. I don't. Give them a grade, but then they gotta go up against the top.
In the ring right now, we're selecting senior champion of the Holstein. But the grades are in here too, right
There's
now?
Allison.
Nope. They
That's
should
the
be
rest,
next.
okay. But there's not an overall for,
You
you
go
say the senior champion, they don't show against the senior
Well, for
Holstein,
spring,
right? For
they
spring,
will.
okay.
All the red, all the black ones. We'll see. Yep. It's just, it's like playing cards. Like figure out this, as far as the numbers, and you put them all together, red, black, then you got. I don't think we have to worry about this. Cadence and she just had a little more milk than I think that probably should be. She had a little more milk than I think she should be. The Ayrshire's up here, right?
Yesterday, Jordan.
No, the Ayrshire's up here, right? Get her. She has to come up here. Whoop.
Two of you and Nick Katz.
Megan said we don't need her. Yeah, you guys, yeah, she'll be going up this street.
Wait, do you want to announce that we need the junior champion registered Holstein, Kira View and Nick Katz?
Up at the ring, tension and bond, we'll be needing the junior, reserve junior champion Holsteins in the ring here soon. Kira, I believe, is one of them.
Kira's here.
Perfect. Sorry.
Well, I pulled out 3 cows here for the Holstein senior champion. I think 3 awesome uddered young cows. I think cows that can take in quite a bit of competition. I think it's always fun for me to judge this kind of quality. I got a pair of 2-year-olds out here and then the 4-year-old cow. And for senior champion for me, I think it's a nice winner for me. Is going to be this 4-year-old cow. Cow just excels in frame. And I just love the udder under her. So much width, long fore udder, loads of venation. Just a fun udder to look at. And she goes over the cow, it'd be the first place 2-year-old cow to be a reserve. I think a cow that, I think maybe in another calf, you could get closer, but you got the width of the rear udder on the 4-year-old cow. I think she's gonna have to take it from me today, but I really like this young red cow. Really a tight, youthful udder, beautiful set of feet and legs, awesome frame. I love the width throughout. And as similar reasons for in class, over the second place 2-year-old, that'll be the honorable mention, just a little more square at the top of her udder and just a little deeper in her rib today. But take nothing away, this young black 2-year-old cow that's just not fresh as long. I think in another calf, it's gonna be even closer. But admire this super stylish hard top frame. She's dairy throughout, flat bone, and a very snug, youthful udder. Let's give these exhibitors a hand.
Senior champion of the Holstein Register is Anthony Ondorf. Reserves senior champion Drew Stetzer.
Not bringing the reserve out. Yep. Not yet. We're not bringing the reserve out.
I don't
That's
know.
That's fine.
No, I just.
Pull it. Drew, just wait. Pull it in. Go behind her. As we bring out our junior champion from last night against these two cows, again, similar to the brown Swiss calf we just saw. An awesome young calf. Beautiful frame on this calf. She's hard top, beautiful legs. But until she puts on a udder and let alone competing against a pair of fantastic udders, she's going to be your honorable mention out here today. But fun to recognize the calf again, and certainly the cows again as well. Let's give them a hand.
Grand champion Holstein of this year's fair is Anthony Ohlendorf. Reserve grand champion Drew Stetzer.
Oh, it's on Becca's phone. Becca's gone.
Didn't she say that last year? I mean, not yesterday.
She was the whole body yesterday. What?
Well, you should maybe have.
Calm down.
Zach, what?
Luke?
Luke.
Oh,
You should maybe have Becca get that.
that is not here. Oh, she was here.
Luke Olson.
Luke? Oh,
That's a Norwegian name.
not Mike.
That's a Norwegian name for Olson.
I don't know what it is. It's just a freaking name to me.
I come from Olson. Swenson is a Norwegian.
See, Lauren is it. Gotta watch Etta beat you. The way this goes. He got 2 hands. She'll lead better with 2 hands. You can tell right now. What? Well, they don't say supposed to be between the eyes and the nose. Always too low. Always too low.
Guess I didn't know about those. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, we just,
They're down the bar.
I've been chasing Allison.
No.
Normally not
Send
a
text
monster.
or
Normally not a
Out here for senior champion for a great show. We got a 2-year-old, pair of 3-year-olds, and then the dry cow. And all 4 nice cows. All 4 have good udders. Even if the dry cow is dry, you can tell it's a good udder. So I think that's important to emphasize. Grand Reserve are going to be the pair of 3-year-old cows. I like them in class. I really like the bloom and the width on the udders on both these cows, square frames. And again, just a closer placing to the black cow, just a little dairier, a little longer, just a little more overall cow than was the white cow. But I admire the white cow as well, especially in her udder. Just, I think, a fitting pair for Grand Reserve today. Let's give them a hand.
That one, dear. Yep, Alex, yep.
Senior champion in the Holstein class is Laura Rockstead. Reserve seniors, Alex Gimler.
We're gonna do padding for the Ayrshire. Yep. Registered Ayrshire.
Grand champion.
So what are we doing?
Grand for Grand, to stick with the same 2 cows for the same reasons. I love the frames, love the udders on these cows, and even though we don't have the heifers out here, they wouldn't compete with these really fantastic udders on these cows. Give them another hand. Just one Ayrshire calf we saw last night. Really a beautiful frame calf. Calf that blends very well from part to part. She's hard top. Beautiful set of feet and legs. A calf that needs to see more competition. I know it's cliched, but I really like this calf. Certainly deserving of grand champion recognition.
Patty Huber, grand champion, Ayrshire. The grand champion Holstein was Laura Rockstead, and the reserve grand champion Alex Gimler. And now in the ring, we'll be selecting grand champion the jerseys. They actually have a set time for little britches.
I think they do.
How they do that when we get done? They said it'd be 11 o'clock or whatever. I think they should have it ready way in the beginning. Get it over, get all grandkids, parents in there and stuff too. But that's just my opinion.
I was gonna say, I had nothing to do right on, or why they changed. This goes with that. Okay, and that's separate, but it might be the same. Well, you know what? Hand me that stuff, and I'll just keep it back here until you guys. We'll try and keep it. So, Sean.
I took 50-10.
I was like, Me? Yeah. As much as I would love to say yes.
I think, you know, show you know, but there. Yeah, you keep that leg up, you know. It's you dipping it.
But he knows, Grandpa.
You know,
Back
he
on
knows
March.
right answer.
Do that. We're gonna have to
I guess
stand
Aaron
for
right
that.
this morning almost had tears there. Pretty hard on him.
Is Ruthie missing a banner? Is Ruthie missing a banner? She asked if she was missing a banner.
It's weird.
We got some hormones and some tired, cranky people around here. Did Bunny beat I love Bunny beat the band.
Hey, Bailey. Bailey. Just select him. Why don't you just bring him around and let everybody leave? Give him, you know what I mean?
Got our lineup of Jersey cows out here, and I think 5 cows that you admire the udder on all 5. Certainly flat bone individuals throughout, and I think there's 2 different ways you could go. It's close between the 2 and the 3-year-old, and things I admire about both of them. I'm gonna talk just a little bit about each one, just a little bit more. But the 2-year-old here at Cal, you really admire the udder on her, really tightly attached udders. On both of the 2-year-olds, like the second one, a very youthful udder, but just not quite the width, the depth and frame to get over that cow that won. And then our 3-year-old cow here, really admire the frame, the correctness in her legs. She's hard top. And then the pair older cows here, cows that maybe not quite the width, the correctness of the teeth placement. You admire the power in the front end width on both of these cows. For senior champion for me, I'm going to go with the 2-year-old here, cow that just, I think especially for the breed, we have an udder that's this good, so much width and height and a perfect 4 udder. She's going to be your champion cow. It's close, so we're going to go with the 3-year-old for reserve. I think just not quite as snug in either of the attachments, or as correct in the teeth placement to get over the cow, the 2-year-old cow. You definitely grant back feet and legs on the 3-year-old. She is not quite the set to the hawk as we have in the 2-year-old, and I think you could flip it either way if you'd wanted. But we're going to go with the best uddered cow here today, the 2-year-old for Grand, and the reserve to the 3-year-old. And then honorable mention would be that second place 2-year-old. I think a cow has got a very bright future. I love the youthfulness to her frame, the youthfulness to her udder, and the quality and flatness of bone all the way through. Let's give them a hand. As we bring our heifer out here for Grand, it's always fun to recognize a heifer this good a second time. So I always like doing that, and I think a heifer that's got a super bright future down the road. She's beautiful in her blending apart. She's hard top, excellent set of feet and legs. But she'll be honorable mention. We'll stick with the male cows for Grand and Reserve. Really nice breed to represent the breed here. Let's give them a hand.
Grand champion and senior champ for the jerseys, Levi Stussel. Reserve grand champion,
Oh, look.
Sean Stetzer.
Well, look, aren't we thinking alike today?
Cheers.
Twinning tears. That's too funny. You have to go down there and ask Ralph. Yep, I'm not the banner person. Jill Nina.
Yes, I was just trying to bring it to you guys.
Why don't you help put the banners in? You want something to do? You put a stick. You're putting a stick through a hole.
He's a big man.
I don't.
This is Owen Schulte, and this is the only grade.
And they're not bringing any
There was no grade.
big jerseys back. Or they don't want to come. Grand Reserve.
Yeah, right. For senior champion and then grand champion, we just have the one jersey cow, but I think a cow that would fit in any jersey herd. You get the jersey breed and you want to see a big wide rear udder, and she has that deep seam in her udder. A cow that's looks like she's milking quite well. She's got great power of the width throughout. She's going to stick around a long time. A fitting grand champion for the breed.
Grand champion of the grade jerseys is Owen Schultze.
Does Owen come back or not?
And now entering the ring is for selection of senior champion of the milk and shorthorn breed.
I know. Sorry, Tabby. Can you milk that with this one? I know it's too early. Somebody better ask Carla too. If so, what are we bringing in?
That's right.
Oh, Holly. Brooke does one hand lead with two hands. See, Rianne's leading with two hands. See, Rianne's got two hands. See, Holly has two hands. See feet yet?
I think this is the quality of milk and shorthorn was the best I've ever seen. They had more numbers, but I looked them up there. Last week, there were shorthorns out there today and yesterday.
Okay, so Hope's got her two heifers though. These are the cows. Yeah, the feet will come out seriously. It's freaking an active labor in the other thing. That's not good. It's not good stewardship.
A pair of cows out here for consideration for senior champion, and I think a pair of cows that are worthy of the next level for competition. Cows that admire the frames on both. Excellent set of feet and legs, good udders on both. For senior champion, to me is going to be a 2-year-old cow. I think a cow that when it comes to the next level, I think she's the real deal. And I think she's going to be even better with another calf, but it's such a square udder, tight fore udder. And she goes over the cow here that'll be reserved, the big dry cow that's due any day, just based on teat placement. I prefer the front teats quite a bit, and also teat length. 2-year-old is a little neater in her tail head. You could obviously argue that's because this cow is about to calve, but certainly giving me a better look today is the 2-year-old. A cow that's just so modern in her frame. Perfect set of feet and legs, and I love the udder under her. I think a fitting senior champion. And tagged out the way this dry cow, she calves, she could certainly give a run for senior champion. A cow that's so awesome in her front end and frame. Certainly, I think a pair that are awesome representatives of the milk and shorthorn breed. I don't see this kind of quality very often. And we bring our heifers here, heifers that I really like last night. I think this calf here that was junior champion is about as good a shorthorn calf as I've judged in a while, and certainly fitting honorable mentions, but they won't beat the 2 cows. So we'll stick with the grand reserve on your senior reserve. Let's give them a hand.
Grand champion, milk and shorthorn, Pierre Buell with the 2-year-old. Reserve grand champion, Hope Myman, led by her mommy.
This is going to be interesting. Hey, I bet she runs reserve grand. Reserve, yeah? Yeah, she's got to come back up again. I don't know. I think the other is hard. Sarah, would Cadence come back out again with this cow or not?
Just one milk and shorthorn out here for the grade ring, and a cow that I really admire the udder on her. It's a very tight, snugly attached udder. She's hard top. I think a real bright future. And if she were to take some more competition, I think she'd do quite well. But really a lot of things to like on this cow, and certainly fitting of the senior and grand champion for the breed.
Don't let her milk her. Don't let her milk her. No, keep her in here.
Cadence Zimbauer show the grand champion, grade milk and shorthorn.
This is open class. I know, she's already know. Okay. Okay. You worry about that. I'm gonna look, so this is open class. What am I doing with this? You guys think you
Where is it? Is that the attitude we had? What did she show already?
Just one shorthorn out here for the open show, and a dry cow that I admired in class earlier. Just in her awesome frame. I'd love to see her fresher. She's hard top. She's got loads of power and width. She's flat boned down through the hock. Just a cow that certainly another fitting representative for the shorthorn breed here. Let's give her a hand.
Winning the class with Jesse Kettledon on the shorthorn.
Okay, so this is Ruthie.
There are 2 other breed, these crossbred heifers out here from last night, and this spring girl I had mentioned last night is an excellent heifer. She's so well grown, and a Jersey Holstein cross. I love the power up through the front end, and she's so extremely long. And following with the calf that was reserved, I think follows the pattern length, hard top, big upstanding front end, certainly fitting to recognize again here as grand and reserve of any other breed division.
Owen Schultz and Zoe Schultz, grand champion, other breed.
Right, so this is Supreme. What about? Get over there. Get over it. Because you're supposed to get up there. You're behind. And never worried about club hurt while they're freaking champion.
Yeah, what is that?
What? Oh, for the love of Pete Moss, that's why I made a goddamn sign, you guys. Hold on, let me look on the sign. Hold on, boy. Savannah, when was the showmanship again?
I'm gonna say 10 right now. Is that okay?
Oh, 10 o'clock.
Yes, just so they can get their cows milked out and things. Attention in the dairy barn. We will start with intermediate showmanship at 10 o'clock.
Today. Okay. And then we have. So we're gonna take a little break. Good. Now we can introduce her. Put it down. You were done. Put it down. Oh. Don't make it come again. Sure, they got it. Oh, that's the wonder I'm not finding it. That's why I got the wrong one. You got one. Hey. Hey.
They're doing Supreme, and then we're gonna start showmanship at 10, so the judge can go use the restroom, and then everyone can get their heifers up here. Correct, if you want to tell your friends in the dairy barn. Yep, thank you, Holly. Bye.
Good job. Deacon, you hear that? So we can get a break. Hey, I'll just tell you. Answer your phone, bud. Don't just stare at it, answer it.
Huh? I can help her, yeah.
Just answer it then.
Here. Yeah, here.
Okay, everybody heard what I just said? 10 o'clock, showmanship. Everybody can be milked before 10 o'clock.
I can't hear you. I'm in the show ring here. Yeah, let me go outside here.
Always no, we're not up for Supreme. Absolutely. It's always next year.
All right, always fun to do a Supreme Champion. We got quality in different breeds that's this high. It's certainly fun. It can be a fun challenge for sure. You've got our Holstein, the Jersey, and the Milky Shorthorn out here. Supreme Champion breed is going to be the Holstein cow. I think a cow that I just admire so much in her her dairy frame. She's hard top, she's flat bone throughout. She's got a fantastic udder, just really love the venation throughout the udder, the width and the rear udder. Perfect T placement. And Reserve Supreme for me is going to be the Milking Shorthorn. I think the cow just follows that frame pattern. She's got a perfect set of feet and legs. And I think you're just going to go over the Jersey here for just the correctness in rear legs. I think she's quite a bit harder over the top line. And take nothing away, the Jersey cow is a fantastic udder, just not quite enough correctness in the rear legs to get over the Milking Shorthorn, the Holstein for Supreme or Reserve. But a fantastic lineup. Let's give them a big hand.
Big lineup at the milk. Oh.
What do we get? Right, we just have a couple clubs, a record and shit. Yeah, you guys want to take a break or something? Why would you not be more excited because PG?
Milk your cows. Showmanship at 10 o'clock, boys and girls. Yeah, go get a break.
Yep, we'll be back at how much longer?
I don't know yet. I don't know if this is on or off. Oh, yes. Getting on projectors. Look at her. She's up there. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, everything's supposed to be milked out. That's why we're taking a break.
animals up here for the showmanship of last two classes. A lot of them are here and ready to go in, so we'll be getting in a minute or two. I think we just
Showmanship, you don't talk for showmanship, you're in trouble, that's part of the rule.
They start might as well keep coming in now, I guess. Savannah's not here. I'll go over there.
Go, Riley. Start us out.
You gotta ride the cart around.
You might as well tell you and the seniors to get right on deck. They gotta come up here too. Tell the
I've been-
seniors to get on deck.
I've been riding the cart.
Not if we need to.
No, I just say seniors.
I got up off of here, and all of a sudden I feel my hip hurt a little bit. I never heard it did before, and I haven't even done any walking. The first showmanship class is entering the ring right now, and immediately after, we'll be having the senior showmanship. So all of senior showmanship should be getting their animals ready anytime and be up here 10, 15, 20 minutes. So sooner the better. Thank you.
Elliot, come wide. Hold on. Daddy, stop. When someone's peeing, you stop. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, Elliot, go wide. Come out wide. You gotta get everybody in. Should be 13 of them, right?
I think there's 15.
15 and I got 15. They're all in.
Yep.
Who did we miss? I don't know. Pay attention, you guys. Introduce the judge. Becca, come here a second.
I asked her.
I have it too.
She said probably.
Oh, here, then you do it, Savannah.
Probably got to think of.
It's not on yet. Have it turned on. Just generalize it. No. Savannah?
What do you say?
Don't listen to her.
Do you want to do it?
Several agricultural organizations such as 4-H, FFA, Holstein Association, and more. After high school, Luke attended University of Minnesota and he graduated with a degree in animal science. He was active in Gopher Dairy Club, dairy cattle judging, and other campus activities. His judging highlight was being high individual at the Intercollegiate Dairy Cattle Judging Contest at Rural Dairy Expo in 2006. After graduation, he worked for CEMEX as a mating specialist and sales representative for 9+ years. In 2018, he joined Merrick Animal Health as a territory manager, where he still works today. He's also very involved in the day-to-day operations on the family farm. The herd consists of primarily registered Holsteins, along with a few registered Jerseys and Brown Swiss. One of his herd favorites is his 9-year-old Holstein. She was the grand champion at the 2022 Minnesota State Holstein Show and has numerous other winnings and highlights in her show career. Let's give Luke Olson a round of applause.
You must have took speech class in college.
Sounded almost like Gary X.
You
You're
must,
saying that because no, you want me to do
I'm
it.
not gonna,
The car's just ready.
you think I'm blowing smoke up your butt? No,
I can never take you seriously.
that
Is
is,
he being nice
that
or
is a,
he being
that is
mean?
a, that is a problem. That is a problem.
I can't take you seriously?
Know that the people can't tell.
I know.
Most time it's pure bullshit, but you gotta
When he
pick out.
thinks it's there, we don't say it.
Yeah, that's what I'm just like.
You, am I getting mean to you?
No, we didn't say
No,
you're being mean.
no.
She just can't tell you if you're being.
If I'm serious,
Yeah.
Okay.
if I'm bullshitting you.
Yeah.
And you only have
Remember,
one
usually you look at the face and it gives a liar wants you to believe it, a bullshitter wants you to catch on that you're bullshitting. So usually the bad part is that if you tell a story and they believe it and it's bullshit and they don't catch on, and it's embarrassing then you have to tell you it's bullshit.
Savannah and Ruthie are very good on their mics. I'll tell you that. Absolutely. Keep it up.
What's that Paul? Paul. He bought the very little bird shoe. It says Paul Bannon or something.
Bailey was
Is that a poop or a pee?
I think it was
Hey, you can't read my writing anyway. Only I can read my writing.
I give up after I give up after
Yeah, me too, but
the rest of the book is like Oh, okay. Why not? Why can't you hit 50 with that? You hit 59, 49. That's good. Cheese that.
That's good to me. I have to mean. That's winter on.
He's the man when it comes to this stuff.
I thought looking forward to the field. Once you did it.
He's gonna make 290. Ronnie, help him out. Yeah. Alright, we'll get some poop cleaned up. Good job, Shawnee. I love the way that car walks.
You know, here years ago, they could keep the tail down. Turn your running with a cigarette. I put free on it. And then
I texted
switch
you.
and free on it. For cold. Ooh! I ain't heard it. I mean, your dad, you talked to 40 years ago, people supposed to do that.
Can't imagine what you're doing. There. What would you change it on? He's not told that. When you're in the ring, you don't want to use the room, so it's real easy. Decide. You say? Keys. All your that. That's my vision of that.
Those two have had enough.
no. Never be home. I don't want to. Will they build a message thing, or does that be a message to stop, or just let it run out? Usually, if they run out, then they say, give a message. Would you silly? Is it scary, or what? Save it for next year. What is this? Oh. That's good. I like monsoon. Makes it easier. They don't put the gate over there. With the door so I can make it express.
Hey Sarah, can I have the junior champion list and all that so I can take a picture so I can write it in the barn after this?
Yeah.
Here's the one from yesterday and the one from today.
You know what's funny? Is I'll go back to the barn and say, what did the judge tell you? And I'll say, I don't know. I don't know.
When these come in or when somebody is around like taller, someone who knows a little about the demo and they come in for free or
Levi was saying, because I
no. Thank you.
I like to really talk to the kids too. We started at 10 and it is 10:30.
Paul Benson. Paul Manson. But he got Benson on there. But the Mount Earth Piper hooked up like he's going in. They want to get up. Huh?
Yeah.
Probably should. Maybe dad. I don't think we should carry the whole thing.
budget.
Then planning. Why stop? We probably needed some, but just so you know.
If you don't turn off the mic,
Pardon?
if you don't turn off the mic, you hear everything on Facebook.
No, my Facebook hasn't said
Remember
anything.
UPS story? That's on Facebook.
So do they have a lot of followers now that they
How many
have?
followers do you have with all the office people?
Literally, yeah, I heard it.
Oh, I lost what it was.
All right.
Oh yeah,
So
now we
have
got
Best
done.
Fitted also.
Let's get to Best Fitted.
Big competitive class here for intermediate showmanship, and certainly a class that I took pride in, and I try to take my time and try to give a little bit of a pointer to everybody. Although it's, as you get to be my age, you forget sometimes. But anyways, I tried to tell them all a little something to work on. Champion showman is going to be the young man with the Jersey cow. Honestly, I could have picked him as a champion showman 5 minutes into the class. Of course, he could make a mistake after that, but he never did. And perfect pace, head carriage was great. Did a great job looking at me and his animal, keeping an eye on the animal. Really just did an incredible job throughout the class, answered my questions perfectly. And I think the difference between him and the young man will be a reserve. Just did a little better job keeping an eye on his animal. It looked just a little more relaxed, but still into it. And I think just has that show ring presence that some showmen just know how to show, and he does that perfectly. Just really did an excellent job. Young man will be reserved. Heifer always under control. Answer my questions, right on. And really the difference between him and the young lady in third is just how well his animal cooperated. Young lady in third really does have a natural show ring presence and does an excellent job leading her calf. Calf is just a bit of a pill. Third over fourth, just a little better job keeping an eye on me. I think Young man in fourth, I think, always under control, answered the questions well, but I think could just keep an eye on Judd just a little bit more, maybe be a little bit quicker on setup. But other than that, then the young man coming in fifth, I gave him the best fitted animal. Top line really dialed in quite nicely. Just clipping all the way through was an excellent job. And I know he would have, if his animal wouldn't have been so stubborn, he would have been right up there at the top. So fun to recognize him for that. But just a really a fun class to judge. Let's give them all a big hand.
Senior showmanship is now coming in the ring. I got it down. Sarah told me. Was that the intermediate showmanship or what? Is that intermediate? Top intermediate showman was Sean Stetzer. Second, Brady Blaken. Congratulations. Drew Stetzer had the best fitted animal. Congratulations. Thank you. And the senior showmanships are now leading in the ring.
I love her so much. And I love being silly ones. Oh, it's so nice. Yes, I just really wicked. $13. Got it wicked on sale.
After the conclusion of the showmanships, we'll go into the group classes. Daughter Dam, Herd Club awards for 4 animals, I believe, and Dam Daughter, etc. I'd also like to thank again, on behalf of the dairy people here in Jackson County Fair, Luke Olson from Minnesota. He did a tremendous job, and I hope we can see him again. Let's see.
Oops. He's trying to get us.
Turn off the mic. At this time, I would also like to ask, and thank you very much to Savannah Brown for coordinating good share of the show, my colleague. Both days were nice and smooth, very good, and all the other people that made this all possible, from Mary Geezy, Sarah Larson, my wife Janine, Bailey, any poop scoopers. You can turn it. And you can turn it back on when the time comes. But before I had it took a long time to get it turned on early. I mean, this is connected to. That is connected to the Facebook. You got a mic on that either?
This is the mic.
That is the mic for
It's
that?
more sensitive than that one.
Well, I should have said.
You could probably burp
I
it.
could have entertained them. They could laugh.
You just can't say anything. It's all recorded, you know, like.
And to think they got that AI now where they can get your face and they can find out who you are. It's all the database.
It's just called herd. It's called herd, and then the open
Class. Okay, did I sign up Dan and daughter?
Just show up.
Just show up after
Class,
fun.
right? Just show up. I don't know if you did or not.
If I can get,
Tell Nate to add you. She here?
Alexis, you need to locate somebody for me. I need a people over at gate 4.
if I
And I
can
need
get,
an escort at gate 4 for 2
Sean
vehicles
to
to
come
get
back
to
up.
Is it
London.
I'm
Dawn?
thinking,
Damn dollar or damn Don? Damn
I
dollar.
have a mom daughter, not a damn daughter.
Damn dollar. I like the ring of that. Shelly's got 2 cabooses, I guess.
Oh, okay. I have mom and daughter. But you know what? It's the jersey and her heifer that was reserved. And Chandler Gillis is going to come there. And then I'll have more out of it. Rates of operation. Jay's up here. Laura's up here. Let's keep Jay and Lauren up here.
I didn't even look at this one time for overtime.
But club her first. Okay.
Well, we'll tell Laura when she comes out.
Yeah.
They're doing the club first, probably.
Let's get
What do they
Club
call
Herd
that?
done.
What do you call it? Club
Let's
Herd?
do Club Herd because they
Attention in the sheep barn, please start making your way
the
up
sales
to
committee
the
and
arena with your
sales to
friends
get
and
that
your
done.
lambs. We have 10 minutes.
I got it outside.
He probably does know.
Our judge is, didn't go over, did it? RF mute on. Is there a mute on here? Where's the mute on this? Someone says it might be on. It says it on there. I got it. Mute's on the bottom.
Yeah, you just push it once and it mutes.
Push whip.
Red button once and then it's muted.
Okay. Oh. Our judge is finishing the senior showmanship now, and the next class we'd like to be the club herd. 4 animals, your best animals, representing every club or organization that's entered in the fair. So please, in the dairy barn, get your club animals up here, and from there we'll go on to the group classes of cruise the dam, etc. Who's getting to the end? I'll leave that out and put it up there.
I'll be the elder. I had a bag. Oh,
Do that.
Go talk to somebody. If I can.
They practice. So next year, we got it on our things for next year.
Broke it down to that. Is that off now? I'll get away from you. So don't swear. I didn't swear those over there. Pretty good at it too. The one that we had, it's like being an expo. We take the last 5 and just put them through. So they were straight up here. That has last expo. Oh, they could.
All the winners for coverage have put on the cowbell. We need to analyze the winner before each weekend.
DAL. That has I always said too, you got the show on the sheep and they're all on Facebook. You just sit at home, I think it's going to pay the $10. But yeah, you do got to get the can, you know. I would actually go with it. Now the beans coming to the top. Look at all those
Okay, this is the beginning of our Little Richie show. This is where the little spark starts, and hopefully you get them all to come back next year with their own maybe. So we're gonna talk to the kids and ask them their name and what they like about their sheep maybe. But we will take a break when the dairy needs to do their part, okay? So, you all did a beautiful job walking around here. So everybody's going to get a ribbon and a special ticket to go to the shake stand.
Oh, baby, man.
But the one condition is we need more ice cream at the ice cream stand, or at the shake stand. So you might have to check back in about a half hour. So here we go. Queens are going to ask questions.
What's your name? What's your favorite part about the fair? Nice. And what is your name? Her name is Anna. And what's your favorite part about the fair?
That was pretty good. 15 the last showmanship, 14 here. Yep. 14, 15 for the people. So they're even. Half the buying
What's your name? One. What's your favorite part about the fair? What's your name? Casey. What's your favorite animal at the fair? Sheep. Good answer. And what is your name? And what's your name? What is your guys' favorite part about What's your name? What's your favorite animal at the fair? What's your name? What's your favorite part about the fair? Not sure.
Milkshake's good girl.
What is your name? Daddy. And what is your favorite animal at the fair? Good answer. What's your name? What's your favorite part about the fair? What's your name? What is your favorite animal at the fair? Hello, and what is your name? And what is your favorite food at the fair? Really good. Oh, what's your Your name is Phoebe. What's your favorite part about the fair? Stop. What's your name? My name is Mia. What is your name? Do you know what your sheep's name is?
Really? Do you have a card?
Favorite animal?
What card? If I gotta leave you, will you give you mine?
Little
I
star.
got a cabin to go on.
You got what?
A cabin to go on. I could bring mine back and leave it.
And what's your
I
name?
just give you the keys. You
What's your name?
can, right by the very there.
And what is your favorite part about the fair? I don't know. That's okay. There's lots of good things about the fair. What's your name? What's your favorite food to eat at the fair? What's your name? Nicole. What are you showing right now? I go. Evelyn. What's your favorite thing to show at the fair? Go. Good answer. Hello, what is your name? My name is Lacey. And what is your favorite part about the fair? Okay. Thanks. Awesome.
Number to wait.
Well, I think we know how many blues and how many.
Sarah, what's your favorite part about the fair? Everybody is about Izzy's favorite. What is your name?
14 on here. 7 and 7.
What's your favorite thing to show at the fair? How long have you been showing? I know you've been showing for a while. She's been showing for 4 years. What is your name? His name is Dawson. And Dawson, have you ridden any of the rides at the fair yet?
I think they said they would pause during when we needed it.
What's your name?
We're doing a novice showmanship, so I don't.
What?
Look like they had many left.
I can't
Hi,
tell.
what's your name? And what's your favorite part about the fair? National Cakes. What's your favorite color cake? And what is your name?
Is this his mic? Yeah. Should you say
Have
text?
you ridden any of the rides at the fair yet? Yes. What's your favorite one? Good. Oh, what's your name?
Next one.
What's your favorite part about the
Start
fair?
talking.
I would wait right after.
Okay. All right.
Right now.
No, he just said All right, we got our senior showmanship over here right now, and just another big class, a competitive class. Some elite showmen out here, and it's a challenge. Let me just tell you, it's a challenge. Champion showman's gonna be the young man with the yearling heifer here. Really just never gave me a bad look with the heifer. Always under control and really similar to the reserve champion showman. Animal always under control. The difference, the young man that is going to be the champion, just I felt a little better job keeping an eye on the proper amount of time on me as well as the animal. And just I thought the young man to be reserved. I just told me why I wanted him to look at his cow just a little bit more. And I think the champion showman nailed the questions I had for him, exactly what I wanted to hear, and I think did a little better job of that. Reserve over the young lady in third with the shorthorn cow, just on how well the animal cooperated today. I told the young lady her showing presence, her head carriage, perfect. And he arguably could have won if her cow wasn't stubborn, but unfortunately her cow was pretty stubborn today. And that doesn't always show off the best parts of the cow. Third over fourth, just honestly quality of questions and setting up on rear legs. The young lady in fourth also did a perfect job as far as showing presence, head carriage, did a great job, but just not quite as snappy and correct on the questions I had for him. And fourth over fifth, to another degree, I think a little better job on some setting up and one of the questions I had. But really a great job as well. And then we follow in with young lady over the young man, animal that just cooperated better. The young man who I give the best fit award to, obviously did a nice job clipping his effort, but she did give him a hard time, and that's has to be part of showmanship. But a fantastic lineup. Let's give them all a big hand. It was a really competitive group.
So this is called,
What's your name?
this is called Club Herd.
Okay.
So each group can bring 4 of their, whichever.
What are you showing?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure how many are there. How many groups?
What's your favorite part of the fair?
Nick Katzman.
Lauren.
Hello, what is your name?
In the senior showmanship, Jay Setzer first, secondly, Anthony Ollendorf, third, Ruth Weiss, and Mara Strath. Best feather with Nick Katzman. Thank you.
What is your favorite part of the fair?
And then what's this box? It's open. So this is Club Herd. So the club can decide which
It's the air.
or bring them out against. So it's all kinds of different kids, all kinds of different.
Oh, what's your name?
The judge
What's your favorite part about the fair?
it's really cool.
Hi, what's your name? What are you showing today? What is your favorite part about the fair?
I mean, that's tomorrow. You're gonna do that. Or I mean, like to do that with me, Katie.
I like what is your name?
Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Before the
Hey, what are you showing tonight? And what's your favorite animal at the fair? Yeah, over the dogs.
So this is what? I gotta write this down. There'll be too many clubs here.
Ooh, it looks like we have some tough competition. We got another round coming in here. Trying to get them all lined up.
What's your name? Hunter. And what are you showing today? Okay, you're throwing a lamb. What's your favorite part about the fair? And are you going to it tonight? And tomorrow? Alright, see you there. What is your name? Mason. And what is your favorite animal at the fair? Horse. Horse. Ooh, what's your name? What's your favorite part about the fair? Hi, what's your name? And what are you showing today? A sheep. What is your favorite part about the fair? Sheep. What is your name? Logan Lastra.
And what is your favorite part about the fair?
Horses.
Horse.
Hi, what's your favorite person about the fair? Sports? What's your name? Her name's Harper. So it goes. Your favorite part of the fair are the goats. Hi, what's your name? Leo. Leo, that's an awesome name. What's your favorite animal at the fair? Mammals. Awesome. What's your favorite part about the fair? Who likes the animals? What's your name?
I'm gonna fit up front.
My name is Brooke. Favorite part about the fair? She likes the animals. Hi, what's your name? Alice.
Yeah, and what is your favorite food about the fair?
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hi, what's your name?
Baby.
What is your favorite ride at the fair?
Hi, what's your name? What's the name of your animal? What's your favorite part about the fair? What's your favorite ride?
We got our club herd here, and we have 5 really nice groups, and it's close. Really, each placing. I think I'm gonna go with this first group here. Just some more high-end power. We got our shorthorn cow here that I think is a big-time young cow. Our Jersey cow that was up there, for overall Jersey champion, our champion Jersey heifer, and our great cow that I really like. I think could handle a lot of competition. Over the group in second here, just a little bit higher end with those animals I highlighted. But 4 nice udders there, an easy second over the next group. Group in third, another closer placing, but I think each animal is close. We have our supreme champion heifer in the fourth group. But when you have 2 really good udders ahead, that's kind of hard to get over. But a nice uniform group. Then fourth over fifth. We have a little more high end on the few heifers as well as a milking individual. But 5 really nice groups. Let's give them a hand.
We have a couple of producer dams and such as too.
What's your name?
Megan, what time do the lights come set up?
Yeah, and what is your favorite part about the fair?
I think it's as soon as they're done. When do they have to be in their chair?
Awesome. That's super cool.
Next troops.
All right. Thank you to everyone that came up and watched our little ones. Please give them a round of applause.
Club herd.
Some of them are already in the barn or getting in line for a
You get it all
shake.
done?
Thank you very much.
Club one?
Yeah, you can do club herd now. Now for the
Everybody were.
I got them. Milk duds followed by the junior Jersey, followed by the golden nugget.
What's this? Is this produce? Damn daughter, I think.
Damn daughter.
What daughter damn?
Yeah. Yep. Yes. Head on in.
That copy, Maddie.
In the club classes, the first place was the Milk Duds
Just give it to
for its group. Second was the junior jerseys. Third, the Golden Nuggets. Then fourth was the Junior Swiss.
Yep, fifth was this Damn and Daughter.
And Whisper Hills was the fifth club. I think down, I think.
Got a copy, Maddie?
I believe in the ring now is a Damn Daughter class, or Daughter Damn.
Damn Daughter. You don't, hey, for upper class, you have blue, red, and white, right? You don't do anything fancy?
Nope. Next class would be the Produce a Dam. That'd be two daughters of one mother.
You're so good at that.
I'm just being stupid.
That's okay.
Pull ahead a little further. A Daughter Dam class here, and I have two milking individuals with udders that I like. They're going to have to be the first place winner, really based on that. They go over the group and just on that maturity. And I do like the forward attachments on the cows in the first group over the one cow in the second group, and then we just have the heifer. A heifer that's really, really good, and I think makes it a little bit close, but we'll stick with two nice uddered milk individuals. They go over the second group over the group in third, just based on that high-end heifer in the second group. But nice to have three nice groups out here.
Begin with what club is that?
Junior jersey, is that what that is?
Yep. Junior jersey.
Which one is this now? Produce.
Group.
You know, two out of the same mom.
Sister. I want to think they could put a bowl in there. No, we don't have show the bowls anyway. But.
No, I can't show bowls anymore.
What club came in second? Jay's Pub? Mary's? Pub good.
One more after this, I think. Two entries in Produce a Dam class, and we got two pairs of, and we got a set of twins and then two sisters. So I think it's kind of neat. But I mean, they're all four nice animals out here. We just have two heifers that have more maturity, and if any, maybe I like the legs a touch better, but it's so close. We got four really nice heifers out here that I think be something to be excited to breed from for sure. So nice entries.
Yeah, just give me, I gotta get a marker.
In the Damn Dog class, first place the junior jerseys. Second with the Milk Duds. The winner of the Produce a Dam is Brickstone Dairy. Two of them. This must be three best, yeah. I think that's three best.
Just one entry in the Get a Sire group out here, class out here, and something we don't see as often at other shows. But I know my dad always spoke fondly of the class, and certainly fun to show off one bull's progeny. We got 3 heifers that I'd be really excited to see how they develop, and certainly fun for the exhibitor to have that many out of 1 bull. So let's give them a hand. That's it, right? Thank you again for inviting me out here to judge. It's been a blast. Lots of fun and nice people here with some high quality animals. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.